Welcome to GK Quiz Prime Time. In this video, we have compiled the top 100 most important current affairs MCQs from November to April, perfect for all competitive exams. Let's begin. Who has been appointed as the new Space Secretary and Chairman of ISRO? Right option is C. V. Narayanan. Who won the Miss Universe India 2024 title? Correct answer is option A, Riya Singha. Who has taken charge as the Director General of the International Solar Alliance? Correct answer is option C, Ashish Khanna. What is India's rank in the Global Firepower Index 2025 for military strength? Right answer is option C, fourth. In which city did the Artificial Intelligence Action Summit 2025 take place in January? Correct answer is option C, Paris. Who wrote the book titled Life on Mars Collected Stories? Right answer is option A, Namita Gokhale. Which country withdrew from the World Health Organization in January 2025? Right option is C, United States. What is the name of the mission launched by ISRO in December 2024 to study the Sun? Correct answer is option C, Aditya L1. Which city hosted the World Government Summit 2025? Correct answer is option D, Dubai. What term was chosen as the Oxford Word of the Year 2024? Correct answer is option C, brain rot. When is National Science Day celebrated in India? Right answer is option B, 28th February. Which film won the Oscar for Best Picture at the 97th Academy Awards in 2025? Right answer is option C, Anora. Which Indian state ranked first in the Fiscal Health Index 2025? Correct answer is option D, Odisha. According to the latest IMF data, by how much percent has India's GDP grown in the past decade? Correct answer is option C, 105%. Which team won the 2024 Durant Cup title? Correct answer is option C, Northeast United. Which book was written by S. Jayashankar in 2024? Right answer is option C, Why Bharat Matters. What is the name of the AI chatbot recently launched by Elon Musk? Correct answer is option B, Grok. Which state inaugurated Asia's first vertical lift span railway bridge recently? Correct answer is option B, Tamil Nadu. Where did the 2025 World Sustainable Development Summit take place? Correct answer is option C, New Delhi. Who has been appointed as the new Finance Secretary of India in 2025? Right answer is option C, Ajay Seth. Which state is the first in India to adopt the Uniform Civil Code? Correct answer is option C, Uttarakhand. On which date was World Wildlife Day celebrated in 2025? Correct answer is option C, March 3rd. In 2024, which country emerged as the second largest exporter of tea globally? Right answer is option C, India. The sixth edition of Exercise Dharma Guardian was held between which two nations? Right answer is option B, India and Japan. Which country officially joined BRICS as a full member in January 2025? Right option is B, Indonesia. Which organization collaborated with IIT Madras on the Hyperloop Test Track project? Correct answer is option C, Indian Railways. Where is the Madhav National Park, India's 58th tiger reserve, located? Correct answer is option C, Madhya Pradesh. Which Indian chess player became the youngest world chess champion in 2024? Correct answer is option C, D. Gukesh. Who was sworn in as Mexico's first female president in 2024? Right option is A, Claudia Scheinbaum. In the Henley Passport Index 2025, what is India's global rank? Correct answer is option C, 85th. Which country took part with India and United Arab Emirates in the Air Force exercise Desert Night over the Arabian Sea in December 2024? Correct answer is option B, France. The third edition of Exercise Cyclone 2025 was conducted between India and which country? Correct option is B, Egypt. Who was honored with the 59th Gnanpith Award for his significant contribution to Hindi literature? Correct answer is option C, Vinod Kumar Shukla. Where did Amit Shah unveil an 11-feet statue of Sardar Patel in early 2025? Correct answer is option C, Jodhpur, Rajasthan. Which city has been declared India's first UNESCO City of Literature? Correct answer is option C, Kozhikode, Kerala. Who became the first woman to be elected as president of the International Olympic Committee? Correct answer is option A, Christy Coventry. Which team won the 2025 Ranji Trophy title? Correct answer is option C, Vidarbha. Exercise Dust Lick was a bilateral military drill between India and which country? Correct answer is option A, Uzbekistan. The joint military exercise Equivalent is held between India and which nation? Right answer is option A, Maldives. Which state was honored with the Best Agriculture State Award for 2024? Correct option is B, Maharashtra. Which football team lifted the 2024 Santosh Trophy title? Correct answer is option B, West Bengal. On which date is World Health Day celebrated? Correct answer is option A, 7th April. Who was honored with the Ramsar Wetland Wise Use Award as the first Indian recipient? Correct answer is option C, Jayashree Venkatesan. Who was conferred the 2025 C.K. Naidu Lifetime Achievement Award? Correct answer is option B, Sachin Tendulkar. Which country awarded PM Modi with the Order of Mubarak Al Kabir? Correct answer is option C, Kuwait. Who has been elected as the Prime Minister of Ireland in 2025? Right option is A, Michael Martin. Where was the Water Sustainability Conference 2025 organized on 12th March? Right answer is option C, New Delhi. Human Rights Day is celebrated globally on which date every year? Correct answer is option B, 10th December. Where was India's first ever glass bridge inaugurated on December 30th, 2024? Right answer is option B, Kanyakumari, Tamil Nadu. What is India's rank in the Global Hunger Index 2024? Right option is C, 105th. When was the first ever World Meditation Day celebrated in 2024? Right answer is option C, 21st December. Which region became the first to register an EFIR via email in India? Correct answer is option C, Jammu and Kashmir. The 23rd edition of Naval Exercise Varuna 2025 was conducted between India and which country? Right answer is option B, France. Which nation won both the men's and women's Kabaddi World Cup 2025 by defeating England? Right answer is option C, India. Which biotech firm has revived the extinct direwolf using advanced gene editing methods? Right answer is option C, Colossal Biosciences. Who has been appointed as the brand ambassador for tobacco control initiatives in India? Right answer is option C, PV Sindhu. Where was the first ever Raisina Middle East Conference held in January 2025? Correct answer is option C, Abu Dhabi. Who is currently serving as the acting administrator of NASA? Right answer is option C, Janet Petro. Which Indian state secured a $50 million ADB loan for its water harvesting project? Correct answer is option D, Meghalaya. On 11th April 2025, India signed a Memorandum of Understanding for Scientific Research Cooperation with which country? Right answer is option B, Italy. Who emerged victorious in the 15th Hockey India Senior Women's National Championship 2025? Right answer is option C, Hockey Jharkhand. In which Indian state did ASI discover a large Buddha head in the Diamond Triangle area? Right answer is option B, Odisha. Who is the author of the book The Great Conciliator, Lal Bahadur Shastri and the Transformation of India? Right answer is option C, Sanjeev Chopra. Which country has recently tested the advanced laser weapon system called Helios? Right answer is option C, USA. India recently signed a $98 million loan agreement with which bank to boost plant health management? Right answer is option C, Asian Development Bank. Which village was declared as India's first border solar village? Right answer is option A, Masali village. The Proba 3 mission, launched in December 2024, was carried out by which space agency? Right answer is option C, ESA, European Space Agency. Who was appointed as the CMD, Chairman and Managing Director of National Mineral Development Corporation in 2025? Correct answer is option C, Amitwa Mukherjee. Who launched the book Hearts and Heroes, Lives That Shaped Us? Right answer is option D, Umar Abdullah. Which city topped the IQ Air 2024 report as the most polluted city in the world? Right answer is option A, Birnihat, Meghalaya. What is India's position in Forbes' list of the world's most powerful countries for 2025? Right answer is option D, 12th position. When is Odisha Foundation Day celebrated each year? Right answer is option B, 1st April. Which insurance company was recently ranked the third strongest insurance brand globally? Correct answer is option C, LIC. In which Indian state was the Satyendra Nath Bose Astronomical Observatory recently set up? Right answer is option B, West Bengal. Which state made Telugu a compulsory subject in schools through a recent order? Right answer is option C, Telangana. What is India's position in the Global Terrorism Index 2025? Right answer is option B, 14th position. In which city was the first BIMSTEC Youth Summit held in February 2025? Right answer is option B, Gandhinagar, Gujarat. How many newly discovered satellites of Saturn were officially recognized by the IAU, International Astronomical Union, recently? Right answer is option D, 128. What rank did India achieve in the Climate Change Performance Index 2025? Correct answer is option C, 10th rank. How much funding was allocated by the central government in March 2025 for the India AI mission? Correct answer is option C, rupees 10,370 crore. On which date is World Malaria Day observed every year? Correct answer is option B, 25th April. Where was the 8th International Ancient Arts Festival 2024 conducted? Correct answer is option C, New Delhi. Which country launched the navigation satellite Michibiki 6 on 2nd February 2025? Right answer is option B, Japan. In which region was Constitution Day celebrated for the first time since 1950? Right answer is option C, Jammu and Kashmir. Where did DRDO and the Indian Army conduct four successful MR-SAM tests recently? Right answer is option C, Odisha. Which Indian state was recognized as the top destination for heritage tourism by UNESCO in 2024? Right answer is option B, West Bengal. What is the name of the joint airborne military drill held by the Indian Army and Air Force? Right answer is option B, Winged Raiders. Who became the Secretary General of NATO on 1st October 2024? Right answer is option C, Mark Rutte. Which country is set to host the BRICS summit in 2025? Right answer is option C, Brazil. Which country developed oxygen for rocket fuel in space using artificial photosynthesis? Right answer is option C, China. India marked 75 years of diplomatic ties with which country recently? Right answer is option A, China. Who authored the book Leo, the Untold Story of Chennai Super Kings? Correct answer is option C, P.S. Raman. Which country withdrew its membership from the World Health Organization after the USA? Correct answer is option A, Argentina. Who was appointed as the new chairman of Tata Trusts in 2025? Right answer is option C, Noel Tata. On which date is World Diabetes Day observed annually? Right answer is option B, 14th November. Where did DRDO recently conduct a successful test of the Vishorad's air defense system? Right answer is option C, Odisha. The joint military exercise Harimau Shakti is conducted between India and which country? Correct option is B, Malaysia. Which country is hosting the FIFA Women's World Cup 2035? Right answer is option B, United Kingdom. What is India's rank in the World Happiness Report 2025 among 147 countries? Right answer is option C, 118th. India collaborated with which country for Exercise Tiger Triumph? Correct answer is option C, USA. Stay updated, stay ahead. Subscribe for more current affairs and competitive exam prep.